level, as you can see here, Friday, after it was inside this triangle wedge trying to break out again, and it break out the Fibonacci resistance 118.50. Very nice breakout because it was a huge volume. It was almost 58 millions. It usually trade between 45 to 50 millions daily. So it was nice volume. Now we need the confirmation tomorrow, on Monday, about Friday's high, which is 119.25. Very easy for the stock to confirm the breakout. And if it confirms, the next level to watch is going to be again 122. 122 is also the 50 simple moving average, and it's a Fibonacci level. We fail at that level. We break out back in the beginning of November, but the next day it was a fail, and we went down very far, down to the support, to this trend support. So now I think if we confirm here, it's gonna test this level 122 again, and we need to see if it's gonna through breakout right here and go to the major resistance, which is 134. So keep an eye on that one. ADX is low, but it's too low for me to think that it's gonna be sideways. When the ADX is very low like that, below 15, below 13, is because a major move is coming. So right here, it looks like it's a bullish move. So let's see what happens Monday. Now let's talk about BABA. BABA is right here. We were long on BABA, but it break down below the 84. But then Friday, you saw many stocks went up again, and it's up again about 84. So the level to watch here, I will not enter BABA until 86. If you break out 86, because you can see the double top right here, it's hard to enter long right here because it can break down again easily. But it's bullish, and in ADX is strong. So, but I will wait until 86. I have no rush. I'm 100% cash, but that's the level to watch, 86, and watch this support right here. The 20, you can watch the 20 or watch this trend support. If you break down this trend support, then you're in trouble. But however, if it goes below 84, that's your first alert to be careful, because it might go down to 77. So that's the levels to watch. Now let's talk about Disney. Disney is a very interesting chart, and I'm gonna show you why. Double top, it went down, but it's at support, this trend support, at the 50 simple moving average. So what it calls my attention is that ADX is high and the lead is the bear. So it's bearish and strong. So if you break down the 50 simple moving average, I will wait for this trend support to see if it's gonna break this trend support. Then I think it's gonna test the 106 or probably the 197. So right now, short term, it looks bearish. This double top was ugly. This double top is not good. And if you break down below the 50, level to watch, get out or get short. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Facebook. Facebook is inside this very little channel. It looks like a bullish channel. It's trying to break out here. There's a lot of consolidation here. My level end of the year is 120. That's my target. So if we break out right here, we for sure gonna have a nice move to 120. If we go to 120, it's gonna be very nice. We have the stock, not the auctions, but let's see what happens. Right here is holding at the top, but this move right here, sideways inside the small channel, it makes me believe that it's gonna break out if the market goes with Facebook. Now let's talk about gold. We use GG for gold. It break out a major resistance. It was resistant for many days. It's $12.30. It break out with good volume. The volume was 9 million. So you usually trade between 8 to 10. So it was a good volume, and I think it's gonna go to the $15, which is the major trend resistance. If you break down the trend resistance, it probably is gonna go to 17. Now we had a nice crossover on the DMI, but ADX is low, so I don't know if I want to enter in this low ADX in this breakout. I might watch to see if it goes to 15 and ADX is high. I probably gonna buy some gold right here. Now if you can put this stock in your long-term investment, get some GG and just leave it there. The stock, not options. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Jill. This is it's a pharmaceutical company, and you can see here this trend line support, and you see the resistance. I think this one is gonna break out soon, so we have to watch this resistance. There's a lot of consolidation here for many months. So right now it looks bearish on DMIs, which is my major indicator, but I think it's just gonna move sideways here because ADX is low and probably break out soon. So keep an eye on this one. So the level to watch here is not the downside, but this resistant trend line. That's the level to watch. And it's an easy trade because you just have to watch the level and you just have to wait for a breakout anytime and a confirmation the next day. So that's when you're gonna enter. So keep an eye on that level, okay? So now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about GMCR, the coffee company. We were short on this one. We got 25% profits on this one Friday because I don't like the market was very strong Friday. I didn't like that. I don't wanna be in any puts, especially this one that from is down from 156 to $50 since last year. So this is down huge, and this can break out, and we have to be careful. Especially DMI is bullish. I was expecting move down with the market, but the market doesn't want to go down. So I don't want to be in puts in this one. I took my small profits and I closed all my puts in my portfolio. So the resistance here you can see here is 55. The support is the lowest of 39. So those are the levels to watch. And you can easily see this trend resistance around 56, 57. So if you break out the 55 levels, it might run and test the 57, and if it breaks down the level, then I will say that it's gonna go to the 70s. But be careful with this one because it's inside a downtrend channel, and when the prices is inside a downtrend channel, it's very hard to trade until it really break out that channel. Now let's talk about, this is a Hain Celestial Group. You can see here this stock was up almost 69, and it break down to $30 in just a few months. Now this one is a major support, and we have a huge divergence on DMI, and I'm gonna show you this right here. When it break down right here, let me put this, let me zoom this out so you can see better. When it was at this level, when it break down, we have a divergence on DMI, but it moved sideways for a couple days and down. Same happened here. So what is happening right here, it was in a divergence here. We tried to bounce, it fails, but it's still moving sideways here, and we are back in divergence. So what is a divergence means on DMI? A divergence means the direction is up at the top and the bottom, and price might move sideways here and down, or it might break out. So how will you enter a trade like this one? How do you know that this is going to be a true breakout? Well, I will put this line right here. Let me zoom this out. I will put this line right there. Even though it's a divergence, I know divergence is a pause or it's going to break out from here. So I will only enter this trade if we break out this trend line. Only if we break out this trend line, because it can easily move sideways here and another let down to $30. So keep in mind this, so you can trade this one easily. The Fibonacci 39 is a Fibonacci that you have to watch, and the trend line. Only enter long if you break out the trend line. Now let's talk about IWM. This is the ATF for the iShares Russells. It's inside this major uptrend channel. It almost tests the bottom of the channel, but it bounced Friday. So let's see what happens. It has room to go up from here. DMI is bearish, but it's not strong, so I'm thinking that it's gonna move sideways here until the end of the year. So let's see what happens. Now let's talk about Monsanto company. You can see here I wanted to go long in this one, but the resistance is at $97. It break out that level, but it hasn't confirmed. The confirmation for the enter loan in this one is about $99. If it doesn't confirm about $99, I will not enter loan. Now the other thing that I don't like is the $100 is a decade number, so it's gonna be a resistant there, especially because it was support back in July and at the beginning of August. So $100 is also resistant. So you have 99 and you have 100. 99, it will confirm the breakout at 99, but then it will hit resistance right at $100. So be careful if you long. If it goes below, if you enter in a breakout 99, if it goes below 99, get out. And be careful at $100.73, which is a Fibonacci resistance. Now, DMI is strong and bullish. So that's what I like Monsanto. I just have to be careful at the decade number 100. Now let's talk about Microsoft. This is a very interesting chart inside this channel right here. Very strong with Fibonacci level breakout of $55. So this is the level to watch, 55. However, there's a gap right here to close at $49. If you break down below 52, this thing is gonna go down to 49. So that's the level to watch. But is DMI bullish and strong? So I think this thing is gonna continue right here and it's gonna go to the 60s. So Microsoft to me looks bullish. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Netflix. Netflix at the top of this major Fibonacci resistance 130. I would say 129.50, 130. And if you break out the 130, what are you gonna do? Loan, baby, loan. Now let's talk about another one. Let's talk about Nike. Nike right here, as you can see here, they're gonna have a split on December 24, 2-1. So it's gonna the stock is gonna be around 60, what, 65 or 70. I think it looks here like it's gonna move sideways until the split on December 24. But this one is one of the stocks that is very strong. You can see the trend line. You can see the move up. It's a strong move, and it's probably gonna test the 146 level if it break out this level, which is 133. You can see the fail. It failed November 25th. So if you break out this 133 and then confirms the breakout, enter loan, because this one is gonna go to 146 or 150. Nike is bullish, but it's gonna move again. It's gonna move sideways here, and you can also have your stop loss right here on this trend line. Hey traders, I have a huge promotion on the website. Become a lifetime member of McBillion. Trade with me lifetime. Only one-time payment. You don't have to pay me monthly payment. Only one time, and it's a huge promotion because it's at end of the year, and this is gonna be really nice for next year because it's a presidential year, and usually presidential years we have good trades for swing trades, which is what I do. Swing trades. We buy whole auctions for a short-term period, 4 days, 2 weeks, and we make money. So check out and join McBillion. This is everything for today. Trade on.